Oh, so this is what you were talking about with Glokk40Spaz signing. He said, I just signed my first deal with Columbia Records. Thank you to everyone who supported me and believed in me. I'll be home soon. I love y'all, but I love my haters more. All right, so he did not sign to Playboi Carti's label. Maybe they weren't talking about that bread. I feel like Glokk40Spaz had a little thing going before Carti. He probably doesn't want to get too, I don't know, skimped by the advance, because what comes with like signing to an artist like Carti or Travis or any of those like ultra famous rappers, they're essentially, since they're giving a lot of value in the sense of their cosign, you're gonna get less of an advance. So since Carti's under Interscope or Opium's under Interscope, maybe he's managed by whatever his name is, Opium Baby, Jalen or Jaden, whatever his name is, Jay, who was allegedly the A&R of Opium, but then got like disowned by the like Homicide gang, if you remember, or Fritz said it or somebody else said it, the producers. But yeah, I think he's still locked up, Glokk40Spaz. But hey man, maybe he needs the money and the label to get him out of jail, because didn't like NBA Youngboy go through this? Like he was in jail and like the label saved him by bailing him out, because otherwise maybe he doesn't have the money. Or maybe he's out now and that's how he posted on his Instagram story, although you know that all these fucking inmates still got iPhones in there. Shit, they be richer than us out here sometimes, because they ain't got to pay for their own meals, so they're just stacking money up, and he's getting the stream money, meanwhile not having to pay rent, not having to pay for anything. Shit, they're trading like cigarettes in there, for that's their money in there. Meanwhile he ain't getting taxed. Bro signed for that advance money. His bond like 10K. I think he needed that. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Although I feel like he was already making like 10K off his own streams. He just needed somebody to take it out of his DistroKid. It was definitely more than 10K. I think he was just waiting. Or maybe the legal fees would be more than just the 10K for the bond. So he needed real lawyers to back him up. Because remember, his case was real. Like, it was legit. It was armed robbery. Some shit. Like, how do you get yourself into these things, bro? You a fucking rapper. You can talk about your past. Don't talk about your present. Because now you're fucked. Now you gotta sign a deal. Like, imagine if you waited like another 6 months. He could have signed anywhere. Although Columbia is a big label, so I think he chilling. He probably made a bag. He going places. He got like the underground fan base, which normally isn't into the street shit, and then he also is a street rapper, so he's gonna appeal to that audience too. So it's all of the producers. He's on like the underground, like new wave beats, like Pierre inspired lane of beats with the street style of rapping. So I think he'll go far. At first I didn't really like it, but I think he's progressing, as we've already discussed. Most rappers go through this, unfortunately. I guess it's because they gotta get it how they get it. Like maybe the armed robbery happened a long time ago, so it was before his music really started popping off. Didn't X do the same thing while in jail? I don't know. I think he signed to like Empire, but he signed for like 3 mil or some shit. Whereas back in the day, like that was a lot, but nowadays you see all these rappers signing for like 30 mil, like Trippy, NBA Youngboy. Like, what happened? Did inflation really do that much? Because I don't know, these rappers ain't, or maybe the rappers aren't getting that large of residuals anymore. They just want all the money up front. But back in the day, like 3 mil was a lot. Now, if you ain't getting 10 mil, you a puss. You broke as fuck. 10K is 2.5 million streams. Yeah, well, if you go on Glokk40Spaz, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. I'm sure he has. Yeah, he got 2.5 million streams. Or are you saying like he does have 10K? Because he got 500K here. That's already a mil on Spotify. Okay, count the YouTube, count the Apple Music. Apple Music actually pays out more because it's paid subscription service. You can't do it with ads, which pays less. Plus whatever, like shows maybe, I don't know. I think he performed in some of the music videos. So I think he got it. He could have bailed himself out.